up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive In, your proper gaming talk show. It's been a minute. We're back, kind of, sort of. Not. We're gonna just swing this. Stuff has been happening. So, yeah. As we were talking about before, it's hot as balls in Tehuacan right now. I'm in Mexico again. If you haven't noticed, my wife's room. But yeah, no, dude, it's been hot. It's been hot. Like I went from like 50 to 40 degree weather back in Lancaster. Up here, it's been like 94. Nice. I'm like, bro.
That's awesome, man. Hey, man, you gotta let it heat. You gotta let it heat, bro. Because you know what? Nobody wants to be in 40 degree weather. Nobody wants to be in 30, 20 degree weather for 3 months straight. It's fucking annoying.
I mean, that's fair. You
go from fall straight back to summer. Fuck all this shit.
Well, no, you know what's funny is we left at the end of March. I guess like a week ago, on like the 22nd, and we're basically completely skipping spring back in Pennsylvania. We're just skipping it because we're coming back in June, so we're going straight from winter to summer. And that's funny. The entire time here, it's going to be summer too. So I'm just like, all right, you know what? That thing is, I actually like spring.
You know, I should have asked you if I sound better. We probably should have worked that out before we started this. But
no, you do sound better, so you're good. No worries.
Okay.
All good, buddy. But yeah, no. So like, I actually like spring.
I'm right on top of you.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm right on top of you. It's it's great.
What did he say?
Now we're only an hour difference from each other.
That's super nice. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the U.S. to stop this whole daylight saving time bullshit. It's stupid, and we don't need it anymore. Just leave it as summertime year round, and that will be fine. Well, no one cares.
It does get dark sooner. It does. It seems like the day goes a bit faster. Like daylight goes a bit faster in the wintertime.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but at the same time, like no one's going outside in the winter anyways, so who cares?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
Like honestly, who actually cares? You're inside.
Minnesota cares.
Well, that's fucking Minnesota, all right, God. But
all the cold days, it doesn't bother them. They're like, yeah, let's fucking
whatever,
bro.
Dude.
I'm talking to people from Canada for my fucking job. And they're like, yeah, it was negative 40 the other day. I'm like, negative 40? And you're just like, oh, yeah, that's fine. You guys have negative 2. That's nothing, bro.
That's their summer. That's their summer.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, how do they do this? This is ridiculous.
They don't. That's exactly it. They don't. They're just used to it by now. They're just used to it, dude. But what's been happening with you? We haven't done a video like this in months. Like, it has actually been like 7 months since my daughter was born. And spoiler, that's why we haven't done these videos, because it's hard to do like YouTube's podcasts and shit when all your time is taken up with a baby and recovering wife. So sorry, I guess. I don't know. I guess.
Hey, we celebrating this man and his baby. Give it up for Patrick, greatest dad of all time, doing his job. Responsibility.
Yo, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, dude. I mean, like some nights have been rough. Some nights, like legitimately, some nights have been rough. But like this girl still doesn't sleep through the night, so that's the hardest part. During the day, like I work, so Sandy gets baby, so I get the easy job in that part. I'll like go over and like put her to sleep because apparently I'm the sleep dad. Whenever I pick her up, she passes out. So I'm like, all right, sweet, that's nice. I love that. But yeah, so like Sandy's been getting the rough side of it, but she loves hanging out with babies, so that's a plus.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I would just I found a couple jobs that I'm doing right now. Nice. And then I've been living my freaky life. I've been doing things I cannot say on YouTube, so I won't even try. And it's been a lot of fun, man. I'm
sure it has been.
Spreading myself all over Arizona has been the most climaxing experience that I could ever ask for.
Bro, stop. Oh my God.
And I'm very proud of that statement.
I'm very proud of that statement. Jesus Christ.
I've been gaming on this beautiful beast of a 4070, and I'm so happy with it. Hey, the 50 series cards are out. Guess what? They're ass. So I am so happy with my 40 series graphics card.
Bro, do you know how mad I am right now? So
What?
I got this laptop, right? This is the Lenovo Legion i7. It's an i9, nice. And and it has a 4060 in it and everything. I bought Assassin's Creed Shadows. We'll be talking about that later. I booted up and it runs fine. It runs at like 60 frames at 1080p. It's a laptop GPU, so it doesn't run as good as like the regular desktop, 4060, right?
Yeah, it's AP. Yeah, it's got an APU in it.
There's a definite disconnect because otherwise, like with the specs of this laptop, if this specs were on a desktop, I would have zero issue. Like it's an i9 processor. It has a 2 terabyte SSD. Like what was it? 64 gigabytes of RAM. And then the GeForce RTX 4060. I'm like, that's a beast. That should be a beast, but it's not. Not on a laptop, anyways. And I found out the hard way. I tried to run Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it ran fine originally until I started fucking with the settings, and I think that was a mistake.
No, that's what you should do. That's what you need to do. Everybody.
No, because it was running fine. It was running fine. It was running fine, and like, because like it had, it automatically like looked for my settings and automatically like optimized it. I was like, all right, cool.
No, you need to go in there because there's certain things that games up to high or extreme that don't need to be there, like shadows. Well, I don't need to see my exact shadows. Honestly. It takes so much fucking power.
Oh, it does. There's so much processing with shadows. Like fucking
it's funny because I started a game last night. It's called Industria. They're having a sequel come out, so I went back and got the first game, and because it's about multi-dimensions and shit, and I love that sci-fi stuff.
That's cool.
So I'm fucking with the settings, and it's at 240. Love it, bread and butter heaven. And then I go to just fuck with the settings just for the fuck of it. And I go down to ray tracing, and I put on a ray tracing ambient occlusion. That shit took 100 frames just like that. I went down from 240 down to like 100.
Yeah, dude, ray tracing. Ray tracing does take so much.
But here's the thing. It's one of those games that shows the effect immediately so you can see the difference. And that's so cool. I'm at the main menu, and it has a picture. It has like a part of the game in it. And I'm looking at the difference, and I'm like, there's not even a difference. I still see reflections without the ray tracing on.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's just like,
ray tracing is really cool.
Well, I'm going to sacrifice 90 frames for what?
Yeah, ray tracing is really cool. I think ray tracing is better in like indoor environment games and way better for like linear games too. Like I checked out the ray tracing on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's such a wide open game that like you don't really see it, right? Like you're in these environments, super grassy environments. They're really cool, really detailed. But like the ray tracing doesn't really come through. So it's just like, I don't really need it. I have it set for ray tracing in my hideout, and that's it. So, because I have that setting, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Because there's usually less processing in your hideout than there is when you're like out in the real world. So,
no, that's
a plus. But like I was playing around, and like the highest I got was 60 frames. Actually, no, the highest I got was 80 frames. Which was, I was like, not bad, but it wasn't a steady 80 frames. It kept messing up and going up and down and up and down. Yeah. Well, I had like I had DLSS on, to kind of help with that. And I have it set in balance mode, so, it blends both. But like, I was playing and I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And then I booted it up on GeForce Now, because it still had GeForce Now. It's like $50 for 6 months. That's amazing. Like, that's such a good deal. And you play it at like, I think it's 1080p, and it can go up to like, there's no frame limit. So you can go up to fucking whatever.
What's the hertz on your screen?
I think it's 120.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's 120. So I got booted up in GeForce Now, and oh my God, like immediately all the settings are already at ultra high, and it was running like a dream. I was like, man. But I even went in there because I was like, these don't need to be ultra high. You don't really see that much difference.
Yeah.
In ultra high, anyways. And my screen is only, I think it's a 2. I don't think the screen's a 4K screen. I think it's only a 2K screen. I could be wrong, but I got to check on that. But Actually, it might even be just a 1080p screen, which I honestly don't care with a laptop. It's like,
Yeah.
it's whatever, dude. If I'm doing 4K, I'm doing it on TV, or like a really nice gaming monitor. That's where I care about 4K. A laptop screen, I don't give a shit. All right, it's too small anyways. It's too small. So I turned the resolution down to 1080p. I turned like a lot of settings from ultra high down to either high. I think just high.
Yeah.
And I turned off like shadows. I turned off motion blurring, chromation. Fuck that shit. I don't want it. I don't care. I don't care. And it started running so much better. I was getting up to like 120 frames. I was like, sweet. All right.
Nice.
So I think I'm still stuck with using GeForce Now, which I don't hate. You just need internet, good internet. And I mean, I got fiber here. I got like freaking 80 megabyte download speeds. So I'm fucking good. Like, I'm good here. In Mexico, I have faster internet in Mexico than I do back home. Explain that. God damn. Give me fiber internet already. Jesus Christ, Lancaster. Anyways, that's my rant. I'm sorry.
Well, you have to trade good internet. Actually, no. Well, yeah, you have to trade good internet for cartels. I don't know if that's even trade.
Kind of. So, yeah, right. So what have you been playing lately? Because I wanted to have this conversation earlier because like there's been like so many. I've been bouncing around so many games after Dragon Age Veilguard.
Yeah. No, that's facts. I've been replaying Sonic Unleashed because they released they recompiled with updated game textures, updated everything. You can change all the
Sonic Unleashed was a great game.
Yeah, so they recompiled it, so they're not using any asset flips or anything like that, and it's really dope. But now the game runs at 240. I get that shit at 240, fucking 1080p. You can see the details of his fur, like everything just looks super high def, and they brought that back. So I've been playing that, which just prompted me to go back and re-download Spiderman Web of Shadows and get that game back. And that's awesome.
Yeah, that game is so fucking good.
I forgot how much I loved it, and I love it more than Marvel Spider-Man. I'm sorry, that game can go somewhere, especially now. The first one was really good. First one was amazing. Yeah. Second one, third one, don't want to play at all. Not interested. Don't care what they do because I just won't like it. I know I'm not going to like it. I don't care what they do.
I mean, the third game is going to be more focused on Miles anyways, which I'm happy about because I thought Miles was a better character in Spider-Man 2 than Peter was.
Yeah, like, and that's fucked up, which is what I'm saying. Like,
the writer, I don't know what the writers were doing in that game, but anyways, now, you know what game, like, I low-key loved with Sonic. And I'm going to get so much shit for this. I know I am. But it was literally just called Sonic the Hedgehog. It was the Sonic game that first released on the PS3.
Wait, the 2006 one that was fucking terrible?
Yeah. It had Silver and Shadow. I fucking loved it. It was so much fun.
That's the one that I dodged, and I didn't... I don't know why I didn't get that one because I was getting all the Sonic games. When I was a kid, I pretty much got the Sonic games regularly. So I don't know why I missed that one.
I didn't hate the game. Like, in the grand scheme of Sonic games, yeah, it was not a good game. And it was really creepy with, like, Sonic just being in love with this human chick. And that was kind of like, so she's a furry, right?
Yeah, it was interesting.
That part was weird, but like, the same time, the gameplay was good.
I mean, they never really give him a love interest in most of the time.
Yes, they have Rogue, first of all, and they have Amy, and they had the one chick from the animated series. They don't like. I mean, they don't like focus like. No, they don't focus on that. Like in like a relationship.
You know yeah, like they're not having him like. As a matter of fact, a lot of time they look at it as Sonic not wanting to be bothered with them, you know, like
exactly right. Especially with Amy, like like in Sonic X, like she was always like head over heels for her, and he was always just like, yeah, whatever. Except when something happened to her, and then he was like, "Get your hands off my woman, you bitch!" God.
The Rogue was always. No, go ahead.
I was just saying, Rogue was always like the black cat to Spider-Man, where like she was always just like teasing the shit out of him. But she was also like kind of like a villain. And
this is what I'll say. I'm a very casual Sonic fan because Sonic has like comics and official lore and all the stuff that I'm just not into. You know.
No, but do you remember the one like love interest from like the old like animated series? She was like a squirrel or something. I don't even know what the hell she was.
I can't remember. I mean, I do remember those series, but it's been so long since I've seen it. No, yeah, I skipped
totally
that one,
forget.
and it was for very. I can't, apparently I did the good job of skipping that one. And then I got Unleashed when that came out on PS3, which, whew,
Yeah, no.
to this day, my
Sonic
favorite
Unleashed
one.
is so good. Sonic Unleashed is such a good game. Oh my god.
And then Frontiers came out, and I
Yeah.
bought it a while ago, and it's really, really good. But I just haven't finished it. But
Whatever you
it's
do,
Return
don't
to Form.
Google Sonic love interest.
That's
There's a lot of
probably it's its own fetish on the deep dark web. I already know. That's
that's
man.
something I didn't
I feel
want to
like
know today.
I feel like if I wanted to get into cartoon jib jab jizz, then I would have done that back in high school when I was going through my really weird phase. But since I didn't, I don't think it applies to me.
Oh my god.
No, I've been playing. I got Monster Hunter Wilds last week.
How's that?
I hate
Also, Gemma Mommy?
it.
Yo, dude.
All the girls in the game are cute, but that's not the point. The point
But
is it runs
no.
too.
Gemma is mommy though. Gemma is yeah. I don't even have the game. I just see the gameplay. I'm just like, maybe I should get this game.
I mean, KJ's enjoying himself, so you probably will like it too.
Gemma
He's
always
like,
just gives me what the heck is her? Oh, Nico vibes from Devil May Cry 6.
yeah, but like not
She
as
gives me
not
Nico
as much.
vibes.
Yeah, like Dollar Store Nico, but
Dollar
like,
Store Nico from Timu.
nobody can do Nico like Nico now. Like, yo, Nico.
There you go.
I know Nero be hitting that. I know he's his father's son. I know he be hitting that, bro. I know he be hitting that.
Oh
no
my
fucking
god.
way.
So wait, why don't you like Monster Hunter Wilds? I thought everyone was like all over that game.
So the game for casuals is great. The game for hardcore veterans is not.
I mean, that's valid.
And like it's like really handholdy, which you can customize the experience, but like the game itself is running like a fucking Uncharted AAA. Like I'm doing more cutscene walking and talking than I am Monster Hunter. I played the game for 2 hours.
Fair.
And I fought 2 monsters, and the rest is like, oh, let's go walk over here and talk to this person. Let's go walk over here and talk to that person. Let's go introduce this person.
Was that,
bro?
Yeah, but that's like the intro of the game. The intro of the games always do that shit.
No, Monster Hunter World. It was a cutscene. Hey, you're a hunter. Create your character. Goodbye. Every 5 missions, you get a cutscene, and then that's it. And then you got to like do like 5 areas. Then you got to the end of the game, and then it was Endgame Plus. It was very simple, and it's like, and what makes me mad is that now like there have these scenes where you're walking with them, and you can't run through the forest. You have to walk through the forest and stuff, and then like. It's the same story as the last game because you know the story's the same, and now they're just stretching it out through cutscenes and talking. And I'm like, it's the same story. It's a world land with world people, and they're going to hunt new monsters. I was like, bro, why are they trying to put so much?
That was my question with these Monster Hunter games. What the fuck is the difference between them all? Because they all look exactly the damn same.
There is a difference. Different monsters, different locales. Like they do like add different things to the story. Little different changes to the story.
But like gameplay wise?
Yeah. The gameplay, yeah, there are gameplay changes. Like from World to Rise to Wilds. Wilds is like a combination of everything Monster Hunter has been doing. Like each game that like they've added something or done something different, added to the game in a unique way. Like this game, they added different moves. They changed up the move set. The combat does feel more fluid.
Because like looking at it from like an outside view, who's only ever played World and never finished it because I got very bored. Like watching all
that bitch. World was my baby, and that's the thing. Like, World was my baby, but then like they made that shit difficult. It was like all their end game stuff was like arc tempered this and arc tempered that, and then they put the behemoth in there, and that was a fucking crazy ass like nightmare when the orange.
The thing I didn't like was that like whenever you're fighting these monsters, like they don't show damage. Like I was like,
they do.
They do now. Because in World, you just whack them and they're just like the same, and then all of a sudden they disappear. So, okay.
No, they showed damage in World. It's just that it was more subtle. So like if if the creature started limping or breathing hard, or Monster Hunter World did it really well. Where it even like you can even tell like it would get exacerbated, like it would get tired really really fast sometimes when you damage it a lot because then it would start breathing heavy and stuff. Like it gave subtle signs, and it was kind of where you kind of had to just like pay attention, and that was more realistic as it added to the hunter experience, which I like. But this game is a
Yeah.
lot more casualized, I would say, which I guess that's what they're going for to get to the mass appeal. But then there's just something that just
So many
kind
games
of
have been
taken away
doing
from
that
it.
lately.
You
So
know,
many games have been like, hey, we're making this sequel to a long-standing franchise, but we're gonna make it like, available for the mass populace, not for real fans. We're gonna make it like so other people can jump in and play it. It's just like that's great, but where's the shit for us?
like
Like,
it even has auto run mode. So like when you get on your thing,
oh,
it
so
doesn't.
many
It
games have that
just
now. Even
yeah.
Assassin's Creed Shadows has that now.
I was just like,
I'm just like,
so now I'm just sitting
there's
there
like an
watching the
auto
fucking
walk
game play
mode. So if
itself.
you want, you could just like go and she'll just like follow the path. I'm just like, huh? No.
It's very,
What the
it's
fuck?
very,
Why?
it's very weird. Like you can tell that they're trying to go for this like Uncharted esque like story mode, and it's just like, all right. And then it gives you dialogue options. I'm like, it's a Monster Hunter game. There's only two things I'm going to say. Let's go hunt this monster, or let's go track this monster so we can hunt this monster. Those are the only two things I'm going to say. It's a Monster Hunter game. Why are you giving
Also,
me
I
dialogue?
love how
Like,
like in the I admittedly don't know the story of Monster Hunter Wilds, but like I know in Monster Hunter like the lore and everything, you're just trophy hunters, right? Like
so like we're discoverers of the new land, and like we go
so
to
you're poachers.
locales.
You're
I
poachers.
guess so, but then also it's like there's like a battle between it turns into like a battle between nature and humans, and then like they always end up in this land like trying to pretty much save the environment from itself or try to temper whatever mysterious thing has befallen the monsters because they're like in a monsters are supposed to be like just naturally peaceful, or like they don't bother
Sure.
things unless like something bothers them like in a more naturalistic sense. So like
Yeah.
when things get elevated or mysterious, it's us to investigate. And of course in this world they carry weapons because sometimes monsters be tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Usually monsters be tweaking.
yeah, like the story of Monster Hunter Wilds, for example, in the beginning, this fucking guy is getting salivated on and about to get digested by this monster, and the guy just fell. He just fell down the back cliff. He's like, "Yo, I need to get out." All of a sudden, this guy's like, "Oh, food." It's like, no, man, I'm just trying to live.
Oh my
I'm smarter than
god.
you. Maybe not. Who knows? These monsters do have big brains. I don't know. It's like if you get to eat your prey, does that mean you were smarter than them, or does that mean you were just bigger than them and more powerful than
That's a good
them?
question. That's a good question.
So but no, I mean, over objectively it is a good game. In the populace's eyes, but like for me personally, I'm just like it's too casual. Maybe they're going to add more difficult stuff in the game later, which I'm hoping for because I'm ready to refund this game at this point and go get Kingdom Come Deliverance too.
Oh
Because that
man.
game
I've
is
heard good
fucking.
things about that.
It
I've
is
heard a
this
lot of good things.
version of Baldur's Gate and Elden Ring and all that stuff. It's just a good game for good game's sake, and it's not going to do anything dumb like waste your time. It's like it's one of those. It's a solid game, yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
it looks good. I've seen a lot of people playing it. I'm just like, okay, it looks kind of like fun, but it's also
I
just like, it's not my style of game. I would probably play it. I will probably play it sometime at some point, but for now, I'm just like, I'm good.
I bought Kingdom Come Deliverance one on the sale like 3 months ago when they had the promotion for Kingdom Come
Oh,
Deliverance 2.
jeez.
So I'm gonna be. That's how when I'm that way nowadays where it's like, and I think I've always been like this where it's just like if I'm gonna get invested in this thing, I'm gonna go back to the beginning, my guy. I'm not gonna be a fake fan. I'm gonna play the first one unless it doesn't really matter. Like Monster Hunter, those games don't matter. I didn't really play
Yeah,
the one.
there's no real carryover really, except for some
Yeah.
characters carry over.
So and like I knew about Monster Hunter since it started. It just never was my thing, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll try it on PS3, PS4, and bada
Yeah.
bang, I became a fan. So no, yeah, that makes sense. I've been giving my Warhammer boner a good tuck in. I've been buying Warhammer games and playing different Warhammer games, and it's like, so I've still been playing Space Marine 2. Love that fucking game. I'll probably play that one until the third one comes out. Congratulations, the third game got announced last week.
Dude, right? Like, what the heck? That came out of nowhere. It's like, all right, cool. Space Marine 2. I think they rolled out all the extra stuff for that game now, right? They don't have anything else planned?
No, they're working on another major content update. This is going to add a new class. It's going to add
shit.
A new map, I believe, for the PvP. And I think it's going to add something to the PvE too. Well, they have been
I didn't like the PvP much.
I love this game. No, I'm really bad at third-person PvP. First-person PvP, let's fucking go. I'm a fucking man to the death, though. Give me that. Yo, I want Doom the Dark Ages to fucking go back to having deathmatch, bro. Doom is the game that created deathmatch. How are you going to have Doom and no deathmatch? Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Like, I love Doom 2016 deathmatch. It was like the most fun PvP I've had in a minute on a first-person game. That shit should be at esports, dog. Fuck Call of Duty. That shit is so dope. Oh my god.
No, you're right. No, dude, that was a blast. Oh my god. I didn't even play it that much back in the day because like I wasn't like I mean I kind of wasn't online. That's when I was in college, but I was playing other online games at that time. I was still in COD, so you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that game was still loads of fun. But yeah, so I still haven't done all the co-op missions for Space Marine 2. But yeah, Space Marine 3, that was such a wild freaking announcement. It's like, wait, what the hell?
Well, they said that they were already working on it once the game sales came in. They were like, "Were you guys
That's crazy?"
They were like, "Yeah, you guys are awesome. You loved our game, and we didn't expect y'all to have to do all that." I was like, "Yo, we had to do all that because we need games like this back." Fuck.
Didn't they also give it? Did they also give a launch date for it too? Of like 2027 or some shit?
They said that they were in the beginning stages of they were in like pre-production.
I thought I heard it was 2027. I'm like, oh my god, that's what?
Well, remember Ghostwire? Not Ghostwire. Ghost Runner got announced the sequel 3 months after the game came out. It was like,
that was also fairly like that was also kind of like an indie game too. And the second game came out to like zero hype.
It was good, but it was also like they did make the game a little bit more annoying in some ways.
Yeah.
But no, it was all right. And that's the thing. All the games I was looking forward to this year pretty much have been kind of like disappointing in the way. Like Killing Floor 3 also has been disappointing with its rev up, so they delayed the game. You know,
damn,
so
what?
Good. No, yeah. Okay, so the game was supposed to come out this month. This month. They released the beta 2 months ago. I missed it. But people that played it were not happy. Everybody that looked at the game was not happy. It looks way too clean, and it looks like Call of Duty. And it's just like we didn't want Call of Duty with zombies. We want Killing Floor. You know, the shit been going since 2009, and we would like that back.
Well, that sucks.
So we pretty much hated on it. They're like, all right, guys, we're listening, but then they actually delayed the game, so maybe they are listening. So they're going to get rid of. They said that they're going to detach the class system and turn that back to what it was instead of the hero stuff. But they said that that's going to be like a post-release update.
Oh my god, dude! Whenever games do heroes instead of like classes, I fucking heroes are operators. Like, get that shit out of here. No one wants that shit.
And then I
don't know why people like that.
So they're going to make it more gritty, and they have started like switching up the UI and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be really, because even Killing Floor 2 when it first came out wasn't all that it was by the end. You know, once it got to the end, it was really really good. Maybe this will be that, and that's what I'm hoping for. And then Monster Hunter was kind of like, and for me, it's like Doom is pretty much my only hope I have left. And I know Doom is going to be good because it does not fuck around. They haven't been fucking around for a while, so they've been on their shit. So I know that's going to be good. That is going to be and I will make this claim that's probably going to be one of the last $70 games I buy ever again. I'm done with this shit,
dude. Yeah,
so I feel like I'm getting, unless it's something like Fantasio, like something that's like it's going to be at 300. Like it's a in depth, like really crazy game. Like you're going to get money with that. Like I get that. But like for the most part, I might do one $70 game a year, maybe less. Thank God.
The only time I'm spending $70. The only time I'm spending $70 is on PlayStation games, and that's if I end up getting that game on launch or something. But like, even with Assassin's Creed, I just went on CD Keys and I got it for $58 or $55. Nice. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not spending $70 on this game. I'm gonna get it at a discount, and I did, and it's a digital thing. So I was like, all right, sweet, bet.
Sir, don't give Sony does not deserve your $70. Sony deserves like
Exactly.
$50. No, Sony,
Well,
don't give Sony no fucking $70. This shit he deserve like $50, man. Like
Look,
they're getting lazy. Fuck that.
To be fair, I've even bought like a $70 game on PlayStation in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually using like discounts or.
I'm sorry. When a company says we don't have enough IPs, we don't have enough creativity to make things for you so you can buy from us, and then you want to bitch and moan about Call of Duty getting bought by Microsoft, bro, you don't deserve my $70 fucking dollars. Why don't you come up with something creative and make me want to buy your fucking shit? Like, go back to doing that. Give me a new Killzone, give me a new Resistance, man. Like,
no,
shit.
like that's the thing. This is the Assassin's Creed is the first new game I bought since Dragon Age Veilguard, and so yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard was the thing that got me through like the first 3 months of my daughter basically. Well, actually no, it wasn't even the first. It was like from like month 2 to month like 4 or 5 even, because like I was like I sunk 160 hours into that game.
That's impressive for being a new guy.
Yeah, well, like I always did it when she was asleep, because I usually had like between 9 p.m. till 2 a.m. That was my shift with baby, and she was pretty good sleeping for during that time when she was all swaddled and everything. And she was sleeping downstairs in the living room, so I just put a blanket over top of the bassinet so the light from the TV wouldn't bother her. And yeah, I just sunk hours into Dragon Age, and it was great. Before then, I was playing Space Marine. So, nice. But like since Dragon Age, like I played like. I tried to replay it again because I was like, okay, I really want to play some of the other classes. And I got like a third of the way through. And like, there were just not enough like differences in like the story. Like there's no differences in the story whatsoever. Like this, you can make like 3 choices that actually make a difference, right? And that's pretty much it. There's some things you can do at the beginning, which I did find really cool. Like you can actually change what the Inquisitor looks like, their sex, gender, their race, everything. Completely customize that character and their love interest, which also affects the overall world, which I loved. I thought that was really cool. But the core story is exactly the same. It really doesn't play out. There's like 3 endings that you can really get. I'm just like, okay. I realized I also went with like one of the most basic ass builds ever, and I was just like, okay. And I even ended up finding myself like choosing the same kind of like personality traits in my new character that I did in the first one by complete accident, just because I was like, oh, this sounds cool. And I'm like, oh wait, shit, I did that in the first playthrough. What the hell? So I was like, okay, whatever. So I stopped playing it, and I was like floating around trying to find something else to play for a while. Like I played through, what did I play? I started playing Cyberpunk again because I was like, I really wanted to get back into Cyberpunk. Because I was also watching, I do these things where like I watch a TV show or a movie and it puts me in the mood to play a certain game. Certain type of game. Like I was watching the show Pantheon, which is amazing, by the way. Everyone should go on Netflix and watch Pantheon. It is such a good freaking anime. It's not even really, it's not like a Japanese anime. It's made by AMC, but it's really fucking good. It's like an animated show, basically. It's not really an anime. Kind of the same style, but really fucking good. Really fucking good. And the second season just came out, and it's amazing. So, and that it was all about like, you know, AI and uploaded intelligence and all this shit. And that put me in the mood to play Cyberpunk. So I sunk a couple, like 60 more hours into Cyberpunk, just dicking around doing shit. And then I was like, okay, this is great. But now like my schedule changed. So now I only have about 2 hours instead of like 4 or 5 at night, because baby's sleeping a little bit more. So Sandy and I were like watching TV shows together, finally getting back into that type of thing. Yeah. So then she'll go up at like 10. So I'll play it from like 10 to 12. So I was like, okay, I can't really do like a big ass RPG because those take time. So then I started back into Spiderman. I replayed Spiderman 2 from the beginning, and I beat it in like a week because the game is short as shit. And I was like, I'm not doing side quests. Fuck these side quests are so boring. They are so stupid, and I don't want to do them. except for like the side stories, like with Wraith and what's his face, um, Prowler. Those stories I like doing, like the Prowler tech things and the fire, like the arson guys. I finished those up and I did all that, but I didn't do like the Mysterio stuff. I hated the Mysterio missions. They're so dumb. And well, like some of the other like random like college side quests with Miles, I'm just like, I'm not doing these. I'm not helping you get your boyfriend to prom. Sorry. Like, no, I don't care. I literally don't care. I understand why it's in the game. I get it. You're a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You help people out with their bullshit, but I don't want to do this. So I'm not. I didn't do any of the college side quests.
Sir, this is why you are. See, PC gaming is meant for you. You can get on here, get a banging ass game for $5, and then go play. There's so many games out here. You don't need to be replaying that bullshit, man. You don't feel like
Dude, I bounced around between so many games in my library that I was like, oh, I haven't played this in a while. Let me replay this. To like, oh, that's why I didn't replay this. Like, I got Assassin's Creed Unity because I was like, oh man, I remember how good Unity actually was once they fixed it. It was a severely underrated Assassin's Creed game once it was fixed. On launch, it was a fucking nightmare. But yeah, so and I was replaying that. I was like, okay, this is nice, and then I got bored. I was like, okay, never mind. It's like that touch of death coming back. Is just like because like I boot up the game again, and I remember the biggest issue I have with replaying games is like starting it because it always takes like an hour and a half to start up to get going.
Have you?
And I'm like, you can play this.
You can play perfect. I got Banishers of New Eden. Play Banishers of New Eden.
I did hear good things about that game.
I got a really good review. I started playing it. It's really good. It's a nice story-driven game, right up your alley. Or you can play Flintlock. That's really good as well.
I was also looking at the first Berserker. That kind of looked really fucking cool.
I played the demo for that yesterday. Actually, that's really good.
It's a Souls-like, right?
Yeah, it's a Souls-like.
But it looks like way more anime. I'm like, this looks cool.
It's like kind of cell shaded, but like not, and it's like really cool.
The combat just looks like straight out of like an anime. I'm like, this looks kind of lit. All right.
Parrying is satisfying, and it's really really dope. And so yeah, I played the demo for that yesterday. It's fun. I would definitely get that if you're looking for something to get. Also,
well, I just got Assassin's Creed Shadows, so that's going to be the game that like takes up the next 2 months basically.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
It was because like I was just waiting for something else. I was honestly waiting for Assassin's Creed Shadows because it's like I knew I was going to get it. I watched a couple reviews. They're all over the place. Some people love it. Some people don't like it at all. All the gameplay I saw looked good. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. Fuck it. Like, let me just get it.
Yeah.
And like, so far, like, this is where like, kind of what I want. I ranted about it last night a little bit with you. But like, it was like, the gameplay, the combat is really freaking good. The combat's great. Mm-hmm. The stealth is really good for Nawe. And I really like her character so far. It's kind of like, she's kind of like, there's not too much depth to her yet, but there's enough that makes her intriguing. So, and then Yasuke, whatever, is just a fucking tank. The dude is a beast. But like, I already can see myself like not going to be playing him as much because it just doesn't make sense. Unless I get pissed at a mission, I'm just like, unless I just want to like wreck through a mission and be like, this mission's pissing me off. I just want to be done with this. I'm just going to go with Yasuke and just destroy everything because the dude is just a beast of a dude. So, but like the story so far is, I think it's going to open up a little bit more as I play through it. And as I progress and learn more about the actual assassins and blah, 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 blah. Because right now there's like, no, you have a hidden blade and that's it. And I'm like, so this is Black Flag all over again, huh? Like, it's like, oh, I wear an assassin outfit. I'm now an assassin. Stabby, stabby. No, fuck you. It's not it. Like, Black Flag's, like, story, and I know you don't care about Assassin's Creed that much, so I'm sorry, but Black
the first
Flag
three were
story.
good.
The first three were amazing. Well, I mean, the first, 5 or 6 were amazing. Because Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and then 3. All those games were amazing. And some people shit on 3. I like 3. Not my favorite one of the franchise, but I think it's overhated.
I think the only ones that we can all unanimously say is 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 out of 8.
No, honestly, dude, it's the ones that everyone loves are Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, like the Ezio trilogy. Those are the ones everyone loves. The first one, it's good because it's like the start of the game, but it has not aged well at all.
Oh,
it's
no, not at
so janky. I tried to go back and play it, and I'm like,
it's not even that it's janky. It's just like really repetitive.
It's aged. It's It's
even back then, it was just like, all right. After I beat it, I was like, I don't really want to touch this ever again.
Yeah,
and that was like when we had more time to replay games over and over and over again.
Honestly,
I replayed Spider-Man Rubber Shadows like 10, 15 times.
Oh, God,
I replayed Batman Arkham Asylum. Ooh, I beat that game to the ground, bro. Oh my
Asylum
God.
and City. I replayed City so many fucking times because that game was so fucking good.
No, City. I replayed City like a madman. I
wore that disc out.
That was the first game where like I really got into the soundtrack. So like I downloaded the soundtrack. I brought that bitch. Like I was blasting that shit all the time.
Dude, everything about City was good. City is one of the up top for me. The most 10 out of 10 games ever made. It was perfect.
It was amazing. I loved it.
But yeah,
really loved it.
But like with Black Flag, it was like Black Flag. His Edward Kenway's whole ability to be an assassin made no fucking sense in the beginning of the game, because you steal his outfit really just to get money and figure out what the hell's going on. You go to meet the Templars. This assassin was betraying the assassins and meeting up with the Templars. So you go to meet up with the Templars, and they're like, "Oh, hey, let me see your assassin skills." So then they put you through this little training course on how to do the assassinations and shit. But I'm like, wait a second, this guy's a pirate. He shouldn't know how to do any of this, and yet he does all of it. Oh yeah, I can do this. Air assassination. I'm like, don't wait. That's a specific skill taught to you by the Assassin Brotherhood. And this motherfucker could just do it because he's wearing the outfit. The fuck? No, that pissed me off so much. I'm like, this is so dumb. And in Shadows, it makes a little bit more sense because her father was an assassin, and he was training her to be a shinobi and to later on come into the fold as an assassin. So she technically has that training. She doesn't have the assassination training, and she can still fucking do all that now just because she has the hidden blade. And I'm like, that's still no, that's unless your father actually taught you that. And I don't know if he did. I haven't gotten to that point in the story yet. So maybe he did. But as far as I can tell, he didn't. He just taught her sword combat.
All right, well then just label it under
so
you don't know and forget about it. Stop thinking about it.
Well, yeah, I can't because I almost guarantee this is where it's going to go. So I'm just bro.
You don't know, Mr. Fortune Teller.
I know. I'm making judgments before I finish the game. I'm only a couple hours into it. I got through the prologue and I did a couple side quests so far. And so far, I do like the game. It is fun. I like the combat. The playing as Nawe is actually difficult. I'm playing an expert, right? I'm playing an expert, so you can't just run in and just start fighting dudes. You have to be stealthy, and if you get caught, kill as many people as you can, and then fuck out. You're not gonna survive being surrounded by all these dudes because they just come after you. There's not waiting for someone else to attack. No, they just all come after you at all times. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, I guess you better get good at fucking combat, my boy. I'm trying to slay some motherfuckers.
There are some instances I found, and I think it was just the performance of the game that I was having, because it's there's some parts where I was trying to dodge and she just didn't and just got killed. I'm like, I was hitting. What the fuck are you doing, girl? Shit, move. So that pissed me off. But yeah, but I'm still having fun. I just got one of the best armors in the game. Apparently, you get it hella early on. The only reason it's good, the only reason it's amazing, one, it's a legendary armor, and you get that from the first samurai stronghold you come across. So that's dope. But the thing that makes this armor so freaking good
Uh-huh.
is it basically unlocks dual assassination without you having to actually unlock the skill. Because
Oh, that's cool.
as long as you have a kunai, like you have like 3 kunai starting off, and you can upgrade that.
Is this game loot based, or is it just like everybody just gets
kind of? Yeah, no, it's loot. There
so
is
you can just like
art.
get different like kinds of loots, and it has different stats and shit.
Yeah, like
Oh,
there's
that's cool.
always a specific type of loot in like the strongholds. Like you're gonna find that armor in that stronghold, right? But there's other, like out in the regular world, if you like loot a body or come across a chest or whatever, that's all RNG.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. That's kind of lit.
That's nice.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a blend of both, which I actually love, because like those stuff is like they're good, but they're like the ones that are really good are in the strongholds, right? Those are the ones you want to go after.
I'm so surprised with this game, man. I thought this game was gonna bomb. Everybody talking about it.
Everyone likes it.
Everybody was talking about they wasn't gonna buy all this other dumb shit. I was like, bro.
Yeah, dude, it has a very positive rating on Steam. It has a 4.7 out of 5 on PlayStation. These are all like verified purchases, right? You have to own the game and play it for a certain amount of time before you can review it on Steam, which I love Steam for doing that. So these are actual reviews. Metacritic is something else, and I don't trust Metacritic anymore because people just review bomb that shit. So it's like, but no. So what makes that armor fucking cool is the fact that you can, as long as you have a kunai, and there's an enemy somewhere like within regular like area of you, you can do an air assassination and you automatically throw kunai, so it's at the nearest enemy. So you basically kill 2 dudes without, and they don't even have to be close to each other. I'm like, oh my god, that's so nice. I love really that. Nice.
That's really cool.
You just have to have a kunai, and I always end up wasting my kunai. So I gotta
never use the kunai. I never use the kunai.
No, this is a game, like if you liked Ghost of Tsushima, like you might actually like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like it's actually really good.
I love Ghost of Tsushima. I was actually going to rebuy it. I'm going to rebuy it eventually on Steam because that thing on my PC is going to be, oh my god.
Dude, I am actually stoked for Ghost of Yotei. Like I want to see more from that game, but it looks like it's going to be good.
And I'm only good on it, and there's no shade or hate to it. It's just a personal thing. I like consistency with my characters. Like, I always hate when movies have a sequel and it's a completely different main character than the first main character. I don't give a fuck about this new motherfucker. Who are you? Give me the old guy.
Like I understood their move with that, just because, like, what else can you really do with Jin?
His story,
that you already
his
did?
story,
It was done.
Yeah, it was done. So
he killed his mentor, and the Mongols were like, dude, it's such an old game by now. Like that last fight scene was amazing, and no game, no story expansion can top that final scene with Jin. Right? You just can't. So I'm totally okay with them going a different route and doing a new character. Plus, it takes place like 300 years later or some shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't hate it. I think it's gonna be fun.
Fair. I don't know. It's not that I don't. Yeah, it's just I like consistency with my characters. Like I'm just like, now I gotta get reinvested in somebody else. Like I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know how they could have evolved the story, but I understand that would have been a tall order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get.
They would have just had to. They would just had to fabricate another threat basically, because this one was pretty historically accurate.
Yeah.
With the Mongols invading that island and Japan in general.
Yeah.
So they worked it into like the historicalness of it, and then just kind of went their way with it. They literally used this game to fill in the gaps of this pretty much unknown island.
Yeah.
And it worked out. It worked out really, really freaking well. And I thought they were going to do launch off and do this whole okay, this is where the origins of ninja come from and do all that shit.
Yeah.
But then that would have just been Assassin's Creed. You really can't differentiate that. The only difference was it's not like the aliens and the Templars and all that shit. It would have just been these assassins either being hired or fighting the power basically.
Yeah.
And again, Assassin's Creed. I don't know.
So and then I'm kind of curious to see what kind of story they're going to do with it as well. Like, are they going to do the same? Like, it's going to be a revenge story where it's another ghost that's been dishonored or something like that.
I mean, it looks like this one is more she's being hunted by a ton of Ronin. Like that's what they said in the trailer.
Yeah. I don't
So
remember
like,
what the trailer was. I can't remember. It was
because
a
like
while ago.
in Ghost of Tsushima, it was like Jin battling with like wanting to be an honorable samurai, but also realizing that he has to take new tactics to, you know, defeat the Mongols who were not honorable whatsoever. So he had to
Yeah,
break with that side of him and become something else. This one, it seems like it might be like, you know, she's being framed. I don't know if she's being framed for something and she's being hunted or what, but I know like the whole like arc is going to be she's being hunted by these Ronin and she has to, you know, adopt new strategies to survive. So we'll
yeah,
see what happens. And there's
yeah.
guns. So like, because this
No,
is like
that's
the
gonna be
Sengoku
dope.
period or something like that. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
gonna
I
be
forget.
dope.
Yeah, I'm
That's gonna
stoked.
be
I'm
that's
super
gonna be
stoked.
nice. I'll
Also,
probably like.
to get in the mood for Gozi Yote, all of you people should be watching Blue Eye Samurai. Holy shit, that show is so freaking good. Oh my god. If you haven't watched it yet either, watch it. It's so fun.
I might get Ghost of Yote. It depends on what I'm playing at the time. I'll probably be playing something. My fucking backlog is 300 strong, and I plan on playing most of those games.
That's
So
valid.
because and it's crazy to think that like I feel like there's too many games to play, man. And all these and then you get all these games coming out and they're like $40 and $30 and $50. You're having such a good
Bro,
time.
I still haven't
And
beat
it's just like,
Dredge, okay? Dredge is still on my Steam, just like sitting there like, hey, play me, man. I haven't beaten it yet. Because
you
it's like the
will
game
you
I play
will
when I'm just like bored and I just want to hang around and play a fun boat game.
well, I mean, you will once the second one comes out. You'll be like, all right, well, now I kind of want to beat this game so I can play the
Is
second
Dredge
one.
2 coming out?
I'm pretty sure they announced it.
Did they? Holy shit. Wait, I might have known that already.
I also do want to play that Dune game, that Dune Awakening game. I do kind of want to
Dude,
play
that game looks good.
Yeah, I do
Not
kind
the
of want to play
RTS
that.
strategy game, but the actual like action adventure Dune game. That one looks fucking lit.
So that does look good. Yeah, I've been playing this Warhammer RPG called Rogue Trader, and it is freaking amazing. When I said I've been stroking my Warhammer boner, it's been, you know, Warhammer Speed Freaks, Warhammer Bolt Gun, Warhammer Space Marine, Warhammer Dark Tide, Warhammer Vermintide. I play all those fucking games. And then now I'm playing the
When are you gonna
RPGs,
start? When are you
turn-based
gonna start?
RPGs.
When are you gonna start buying the minis and actually play a game of
There is a
Warhammer?
fucking Warhammer store. There's an actual Warhammer store in Arizona, and
Of course
I'm
there is.
going there. And the only friend that I've made, the only significant friend I've made here, we bonded over the fact that he also likes Warhammer, but he's a super fan. He's been doing this shit, all of it, and he knows all the heroes. And so we're always talking, and he's telling me
You're
what
like,
to watch.
teach
and
me,
the lore.
teach
Yeah.
me.
Oh my god! Because fucking Disney fucked up the rest of my childhood. Now I gotta find new sci-fi nerd stuff to be into. And Warhammer is a fucking it's like gritty Star Wars, and it's just like I love it, and it's so fucked, and I love it. It's so gritty and amazing. There's no place for sentiments here for the Emperor. You know, it's so fucking good. Oh
Dude,
my
that's
God.
awesome. That's
You
awesome.
know, so I love Warhammer. I think I'm so excited for the show. I
Yeah,
can't wait
dude,
for
me
that.
too.
And
Me
then like
too.
I'm thinking Helldivers could do a show, but it needs to be satirical and funny.
Oh,
Like
100%.
I would just like,
It
especially
needs
if
to
it's
be
an
on the
anime.
same level as Starship Troopers. Like, it needs to be on the same level.
Like, that shit would be so
But like
good.
more, because Starship Troopers still took itself a little bit seriously. Helldivers needs to just go balls to the walls and just go crazy. Oh my god, I would love that.
You know, oh my god, I'm still playing Nine Souls. I haven't beat that yet, but that's an amazing Souls-like platformer.
Yeah, I saw gameplay for
hand-drawn,
that. It looked really good.
so beautiful.
Oh, that's the other game I want to get. Freaking Black Myth Wukong. I need to get that game. I keep watching gameplay of it, live streams of it. I want to play it so bad.
I will get that game eventually as well.
Oh my god. I've been waiting for it to go on sale, and it hasn't. I'm like, god damn, just give it to me for like $30, please.
I've been trying to play Metro Exodus, but that has not been working out.
That game is so good.
And I got to a certain part, and I think the game is glitching because I feel like I'm supposed to be talking or saying something to somebody in order to progress the story, and it's not giving me the prompt.
There are some parts of the game that like they don't explicitly explain what you're supposed to do, and it's like, what do I do? Come on. So yeah, no, I totally understand.
And then I picked up Flintlock recently, and that game's pretty fun. I played the demo. The demo was really good. So yeah, I'm playing a couple different things. I am having gaming ADHD. I really am. I'm trying to I am trying to play so many games. So many games are cool, and I want to play them
See,
all right.
that's my issue. Like I
Wow.
can't do that.
There's
I
so
can't play
many
multiple
games to
games at a
play.
time.
It's so
The only
good.
time I can do that is if I'm playing two completely different games. One is like a multiplayer game that I play with you or Bro or someone, Marvel Rivals or Helldivers, and then like I have my regular single player game that I sink all my time into. But I cannot play two story based games at one time. Can't fucking do it. I don't know how people do that. No. I need to
And
focus.
it's like
I need to be immersed.
do it. I just need the time. Like now, I don't have the time, and I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta put like two, and then I gotta have like one game in each category to play at one time. Like so, like I'm playing Virtual Fighter for my fighting competitive.
I don't even have the time to do that shit, man. God damn.
You know, so I'm trying to play a bunch of different stuff. So if I go through my Steam library, my game history is gonna be all over the place. But then I'm super excited because now we just have all these games coming out. Like all the games from like 2022 and 3 that were announced are finally coming out. That's really
nice. Except for freaking Wolverine, apparently.
Oh, fuck that game, man.
We still haven't seen anything about it since the leak.
Fucking shit leaked, and after I saw that, I was like, I know where this is going. This is the foundation. This is not going to be as good as X-Men Origins, greatest Wolverine game of all time. So fuck this game.
Honestly,
this game is not going to be
so good.
So, oh well, we lost one. Now you get, and it sucks because now you have to wait an extra 3 years just to be disappointed. It's just like, man, my life. I got one life, bro. I can't be waiting 5 or 10 years for a game anymore to be disappointed. I'm 30.
I never like just making judgments off of like stuff that leaks. I'm just like, yeah, I'll give it a little bit. We'll see.
Nah, that's the foundation, bro. They way deep in the shit. This shit was leaked like last year. Like they're not changing that at this point. Like
this stuff was leaked like 2 years ago.
Like and the game's been in production for how long? The game's been in the works for how long? Like,
man, we should do a topic just focused on like developmental hell games.
But guess what? I am willing to bet that shit gonna be on all platforms, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. By the time it actually comes out,
Sony is crumbling, and I love it. I love to see it because they've been being asked for a long time. They raised fucking PSN to $80 for no reason and not give us anything for it. They raised their games to $70 and they're still coming out the same
janky.
Bro, give me my money back, dog.
Well, it looks like we're just about out of time. But do you have anything else you want to say?
I am looking forward to the rest of the existence of gaming. Hopefully they get their shit together. Anyway, I feel like AA games and indie games are where it's at now. Fuck the AAA market. Peace out.
Well, guys, next time, Julian will be bringing up the topic. If you didn't realize, the topic this time was just, catching up, just because we haven't done anything in like 7 months. Catching fire. So Julian will be coming up with the topic to talk about next time. We appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you so much. Let us know what you guys have been playing over the last couple months. We always love to hear from you guys. This will be up, on Spotify, wherever you watch it. Spotify, YouTube. I guess it's those two, really. I want to put it on Apple, but I don't know.
Play this year. What's your and do you think?
Dude, I'm so disconnected. I'm so disconnected from like new releases. I have not been paying attention to anything, so it's like, I don't even know what the fuck is releasing the rest of this year.
I'll say they just did 2 showcases. They did their Nintendo Direct yesterday or last week, and then the Switch 2 Dawn is going to be on Tuesday. So and then they just did their
last PlayStation showcase, which is whatever.
It was all right. I saw a couple games that I was interested in, but ultimately, I think they looking kind of weak right now. Xbox is actually having a strong time. South of Midnight comes out in like a week, and I'm so hyped.
That looks good,
game, bro. Like I was watching the gameplay for that shit. Oh my god,
that looks really good. That looks really good.
I can't wait. So I'm excited for that. That's probably going to be my next game. Might review it. Don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for the next slate of games, man. Honestly, you got some good indie games. Got Ninja Gaiden coming back. Got fucking all these. Got Onimusha.
Oh my god!
Back. Like all
they made an anime from that, and it's really freaking good.
So all these games coming back. you're getting Saga Frontier remastered, all these RPG remasters from like 20 years ago. So I'm excited.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
dope. It's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you? Lasting comments?
I mean,
What's up, Patty Daddy?
I'm gonna have to let you know how I feel about Assassin's Creed Shadows once I play it more. I'll probably give you an update by the end of by the end of April. So when we do the next video. Now, hopefully we'll be putting up 2 videos a month, like mid-month and end month. That's the idea. We'll see how that works out. It depends on my schedule, really. I'm the one holding shit up now, but hopefully y'all can understand. So, yeah. Check us out on all of our socials. Are you just Fupa Love on everything now, or what's your socials? Come on, I want your TikTok. I want your YouTube. I guess YouTube is still Chonka Truck.
No, I changed it to I changed it to Thumbs on the Sticks.
Okay. Well, there you go. Thumbs on the Sticks over on YouTube. Find Jules. You can find me on TikTok at Fair Enough. This one.
This will be more organized next time.
Scientology.
I'm actually get my shit because I'm trying to get my videos back up and running. So it'll be more organized.
These videos are these podcasts are just going to be exactly what you saw here. They're going to be casual. They're going to be whatever. They're going to be us talking because we just want to catch up and talk and hang out again because we don't have time to do that anymore. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We love your faces, as Philly DeFranco always says. Stay excellent. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Podcast out.